In today's video, we will be talking about DOMA, which is the stock for DOMA Holdings. First, I want to thank Brian from Clear Value Tax for doing his research and letting us know about the DOMA stock 2 weeks ago on October 23rd. So DOMA reported Q3 earnings yesterday on November 10, and Brian asked me to do some technical analysis. So this entire video will be technical analysis for DOMA. So let's get right into the technical analysis. So DOMA went public on January 22 of this year, 2021, and we start off over here at this white arrow, and all you see is sideways price movement at around $10, between $10 and a maximum of $10.60. Now we had a significant drop down, and we have been trading in between these two white lines, which is a pattern called a falling wedge. Now, I got in contact with Brian on October 23 or 24, and he asked for my technical analysis when we were here at this white arrow. And since we had such limited data, the only information that I could give Brian at the time was this bullish sign from this technical analysis tool called Relative Strength Index, also known as RSI. So what we have here at this orange line and this orange line over here is something called a bullish divergence. So a divergence is when two things are moving in the opposite direction. And in this case, we get divergence when the price is going down while the RSI, which is over here, is going up. So this RSI gave us an early indication that DOMA is bullish because this is a bullish sign that the price will move up. And the reason for that is because the RSI measures the relative strength of the buyers and sellers in the market. The RSI tool gives you a range between 0 and 100. And when you're below 30, when the RSI is below 30, it is an ideal time to buy. And when the RSI is above 70, it is an ideal time to sell. In this case, over here, we got an RSI so low that we had an RSI value of 1.08. And this is actually the lowest RSI that I have ever seen on any chart. So what this tells you is the DOMA price is significantly undervalued from here at this point, where you essentially have 99% to the upside. Now, over here, the RSI reading is 30, and what this shows you is buyer interest to come in and buy at this price. And even though this price is lower than this previous bottom that we had, the RSI value shows that the strength of the buyers is much higher over here compared to over here. So this is a very bullish sign, and we got this sign before DOMA released their financial report. And so my answer to Brian at the time over here was that DOMA is bullish. The RSI shows that DOMA looks bullish. So DOMA reported strong financial performance for Q3, and we ended up with a 20% move to the upside. So for today, DOMA has touched the top of this white parallel channel, and the way that we draw these parallel channels is by connecting all of our areas of resistance where the prices have dropped below this white line, while over here we have support that has kept the price above this line. Now we also have another key line to look at, and we draw this line by connecting the bottoms that we had over here before DOMA dropped even further. So if we zoom in, we see that DOMA got a daily close that was slightly above this pink line, where we are climbing back to this previous level where we used to have support that was keeping the price up. We temporarily fell below, and it looks like we will be climbing and starting to find support for DOMA along this pink line and over the next days and weeks. And the short-term target for DOMA would be this green line where DOMA used to be trading back from January all the way up to July before DOMA eventually fell. So this is the first clear price target for DOMA in the short term, and this would be a key resistance area where you would expect any investors in DOMA to start taking some profit. And I would expect DOMA to touch this green line and either drop down back down to this pink line, or if we get a decisive break above this green line, then DOMA can start trending upward. So this white and pink line have been keeping the price of DOMA down at these blue circles, and traders will wait for a decisive break of these two resistance lines that have been keeping the price down, and that is exactly what we saw today with such a strong bullish close for DOMA. So because of the decisive break that we had over here in this daily candle close, traders will look to enter here at this white arrow, and that should get start bringing some excitement to the DOMA price movement, where we will start to see a lot more interest in buyers and sellers coming and trading. So that's all for today. Thank you so much, Brian, for sharing this hidden gem with us, and good luck to anybody that enters DOMA. I will be posting this chart in the description of the YouTube video, and for anybody who wants to keep tracking the DOMA price along this chart that I have, you can click on that link, and if you click the play button, you will see the price moving in real time along the chart. So you will get to see how the DOMA price is reacting to all of these lines that have been drawn. And I will be back later tonight to give an update on Shiba Inu, Bitcoin, and KuCoin for anybody who's interested in those.